Well, this is some big news that still coming out. I know earlier, shout out to my subscribers, but as I said earlier, this guy Sucre, he's a big fighter. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but I call him Bruno. I know his name is French, so I got a little twang to it. But huge news. This guy's actually a middleweight. They was asking about a rematch, and he was saying he'll see about that because technically this is not his weight class. You know, he took the opportunity to fight a great fighter in Jaime Munguia at the highest level. This guy's a guy who just got in the ring with Canelo Alvarez, fighting in the country of Mexico with a lot of tradition in the sport of boxing. Has basically spearheaded a lot of great fights, and this was a huge opportunity. The Mexican crowd came out and provided a lot of spark. Actually, me personally, I love these fights they have in Mexico. But he came out, Bruno, and he basically said that he's a middleweight. And as I told people recently, if you look at his body, you know, he can get a lot of weight that can come off. So he put something extra on in that 68 division. But he's a middleweight right now, which is a huge surprise. That means that this is a guy who wasn't fighting at his regular weight class, and that the power he had, it translated to 68. And he was able to get Munguia out of there. Now I don't know particularly when a rematch could possibly happen, but I'm hearing right now that Munguia is basically activating his rematch. I don't have any confirmation on that. That's just rumors that's being talked about right now. But from what I'm hearing, because Munguia is seeking a rematch, but from what I'm hearing, this guy's not even a 168, man. This guy's a middleweight. And that means a lot when you really dissect how the fight went, leading up to it, the preparation. And as we seen, like recently, this guy's, he's had if you look at his record, yeah, he's a 160. He's had probably one or two fights in between at 68, but this was against guys who were very heavy. He only had like one or two fights. He had a catch weight fight. He's only had two fights at 168 in his career. About 75% of his fights have been at 160, or percentage might be higher than that. But he just fought last Christmas and at 160, and this year he was at 68. He had a 68 fight since 2022. I mean, yeah, 2022, my bad. And the other fight was like 2021 when he had a 68 fight. But this guy's considered a middleweight all the way down. That's the weight class he's at. And that's pretty crazy, man. Even when you look at certain things, I know they have him ranked as a super middleweight right now, but as you can see, he only has a couple of fights at 68, and most of his fights are at 160. And as he said before, I'm a 160, and those are the fights that I was focused on before. But this opportunity with Jaime Munguia, you definitely not gonna pass it up. A guy who's just fought Canelo Alvarez, you want to test yourself once in a lifetime, and you win this, you'll be the guy. And you see a lot of eyes on him right now. A lot of people trying to line things up for him. A lot of people want to see a rematch, saying that he can, Munguia can get him up out of there in a rematch. Look, the opportunity has already came, and he conquered the opportunity. I don't know about what if Munguia can do, but it's a lot of what ifs that can happen in boxing. But what did happen is he ended up getting stopped by a guy that got off the canvas from under the ropes. Man basically almost got knocked out of the ring. He got up, fought on the inside. It became a phone booth fight, and he figured out his best abilities was to counterpunch and be aggressive, and he ended up being the winner. But this guy's a certified 160. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.